Hi there, Kim Barrow here. I am a personal trainer turned full-time mom turned Team Beachbody coach, and I want to talk to you a little bit tonight about the 21-Day Fix. So what is the 21-Day Fix? The 21-Day Fix is a program that takes simple nutrition and simple fitness to help you meet your goals. It's going to take all of the guesswork out of it for you and really lead you towards turning this into a lifestyle. So what do you get with the 21-Day Fix? Well, first off, you're going to get the book. Here is the eating plan, and I have a lot of people get really overwhelmed when they see the book, but really all it does is give you the answers to all of your questions and really guide you through this process. And I mean it when I say that everything is covered in here. Are you a coffee drinker? She's going to talk to you about how you're going to flavor it. Do you struggle with getting your water in? There's a section helping you flavor that too. Tired of bland and boring food? There's a whole section talking to you about adding flavor to your food without adding a bunch of junk. There's also sections in there for your weekly treats, not cheats. It's not a cheat on this meal. You don't have to throw your plan out the window to enjoy yourself. You're going to still be able to stick to the plan during these 21 days and also have treats. And one of my favorite portions is where she talks about what to do when you eat out or when you go eat at families' houses, how you can kind of work all those family favorites and combination foods into your plan. Now the workouts. I love these workouts, okay? So let me tell you, I love P90X3. I love Insanity. I love Chalene Extreme. But right now, I am in love with the 21-Day Fix workouts. My husband and I both do them and get a great workout. I am totally challenged, but I have challengers who have not worked out in a long time who are able to follow the modifier and get a safe and effective workout for them. So it really is for anybody. She bases the workouts on intervals. So you're gonna work hard for a minute and then have a little bit of break and then work hard again and you're gonna have a little break. She also incorporates strength training in with her cardio. So you're gonna be burning calories even long after that 30 minutes is over. I know a lot of people are like, only a 30-minute workout? Because of the way she structures the workouts, you're gonna get a longer calorie burn because of that resistance training in there. And not to mention they're fun. Autumn is motivating, she gives great cues, she's really great at setting the exercises up. I've been so impressed with this program. I know a lot of times when you do videos at home or whatnot, it's kind of hard to follow them. You're not quite sure where you're supposed to feel it. You're not sure what your modifications are. She does such a phenomenal job of making sure that everybody knows exactly what they're supposed to be doing and how they can get more or less depending on where they are. Okay, so the containers, we obviously have to talk about the containers. Each color represents a food group. So we've got vegetables, fruit, protein, starchy carbs, healthy fats, dressings, and some nuts and seeds are also grouped in there in that orange container there. And in the book, you're going to do the math and figure out which tier you are in, because obviously myself and my husband, who's a foot taller than me and may weigh a couple pounds more than me, is going to eat a little bit more, obviously. So it really is individualized. So you're going to do the math and figure out what bracket you're in, and it's going to tell you how many of each container to get each day. Super easy, right? It seems really easy when you put it like that, but when it comes to actually doing it and planning it for the day, some people get a little overwhelmed. That's where your coach comes in. That's where somebody like myself who has gone through this program a few times can help you, give you ideas, help you to put a meal plan together that you can follow and then learn to do it yourself. Another thing to keep in mind is that the size of the containers is very deceiving. I know they look small, but nobody is starving on this plan, I promise. I actually had a guy email me right after he got his 21-Day Fix and told me they sent me the wrong thing. I have a bunch of baby food containers. But I promise you, I'm going to show you what my day looks like and you'll see that everybody's getting enough food here. Alright, so this is what a typical day on the 21-Day Fix looks like for me. Like I said, there are 4 brackets or tiers, and I am in the first one. And so this is what I eat in a typical day. So let's go ahead and break it down. What I do is I see how many, based on my meal plan, I see how many containers of each color I get throughout the day. So I'll sit down at the beginning of the week, and we always sit down as a family to eat dinner, and so I'll start with whatever we're going to have for dinner. I figure out how I can work that into the 21-Day Fix, figure out what my container count is going to be, and then I work backwards from there. I usually always know that I'm going to have Shakeology for lunch, so then I just fill in breakfast, depending on how busy my morning's going to be, and then fill in snacks depending on, what's in season, or, what was cheap, or what sounds good for snacks. And that's how I meal plan each week. Okay, so on a typical day, I'm going to have a piece of toast and a couple eggs for breakfast, and you can do that any way you want. You can scramble the eggs up, and you don't have to have eggs, totally up to you. So if I wake up in the morning and I don't want to have toast and eggs, then I'll sub my eggs for yogurt and put like some Bear granola on there, or just do eggs and no carb and have a little bit more of my starchy carb for dinner. You can really do anything you want, but I really recommend having that plan will help so much. For snack, I usually grab some veggies, so we're doing bell peppers. And then for lunch, I always do my Shakeology. And I do add half a banana, a green container of spinach to help me get my veggies in because I struggle with my veggies, and a teaspoon of natural peanut butter. Now, I know a lot of people are more busy in the mornings, that sitting down and making eggs in the morning is not something that's really feasible for people who are running out the door. So you could just swap it, This is just when my day gets crazy, which is why I do Shakeology at lunch. Otherwise, I end up just eating off my kids' plates and not actually getting anything substantial. So this helps me. But again, totally up to you. In the afternoon, I'm gonna have some sort of fruit. So an apple, grapes, we've been doing a lot of pineapple lately, and so whatever you want. And then for dinner, as you can see, I have a ton of food on this plate. This is one of our favorites. They're just grilled chicken tostadas, so we just take some chicken breast, marinate it with olive oil and lots of lime juice, put it on the grill. Then we make salsa with tomatoes, red onions, cilantro, more lime juice, and dump that on top. And then my blue container for the day is my avocado on top. So this is what a day looks like for me on that first bracket. Now my husband, who is on the highest bracket, let me kind of talk you through how we would pump this up for him. So I'm going to add another egg over here. He's going to get another piece of toast, and probably also get some berries or some sort of fruit to start his day off. I'm going to double this up and throw in probably a handful of carrots in with his bell peppers. He's going to get a full banana in his shake. He's going to have some yogurt with his apple, and then he's going to double up on tostadas. He's going to get 2 more. Easy peasy. So if you're feeding more than one person on this plan, or you are not on my particular bracket, you can see it's really easy to mix and match. The biggest thing is doing it ahead of time, is having a plan before you start, and that's where your coach comes in. So myself or whichever coach invited you to watch this, reach out to them, find out when their next group starts. I have groups starting almost every week where I have new people starting the 21-day fix, and I will walk you through making sure you have a meal plan available. I have recipes that I've already worked to work with the 21-day fix. I actually give you my meal plans for about 6 weeks, so you can kind of mix and match with that too. So you will not be alone. You will not be left on your own to figure this out. So if you have any questions, comments, concerns, anything, let me know below and reach out, and let's get you set up for our next group.